Welcome back to another how-to guide. This is going to be how to defeat the boss Imperator mor'gok, who's the final boss in the Highmaul instance. These tactics apply both to normal and heroic. The video that you'll be watching will be myself doing it on normal. However, the heroic tactics do apply now the same as this, they are just more difficult. Our guild is now 7 out of 7 on normal, 5 out of 7 on heroic. We've only had 3 raid nights, of which one of them was tainted by our server not being able to get into Highmaul. So let's start with the tactics for this. I'm going to go over the roles of each person again. This is quite a long video. We're going to start with everybody. Now, during this fight, there is a purple wave that comes towards you. You need to jump over this wave to make sure that you don't receive much damage. It's similar to one of the fights, the second to last boss from the Everbloom, where you run toward the fire and jump over the fire. You don't take any damage because you're jumping over it. However, with this, there is a slight amount of damage still taken when you are moving away from where the purple wave was, so you need to keep running toward the boss in order not to take any sustained damage. You'll see it here. I run forward and jump. That's the main big tactic for this that can kill a lot of people, as it also pushes you back into these mines. Now the mines will explode, but only when people run into them. This causes a lot of damage to people, which means that the healers are going to be a bit more stressed out. You can see me avoiding it here. I actually move in between 2 of them and run back, so that the next purple wave comes isn't going to knock me back. Nothing's going to push me into these mines and cause them to explode. The other tactic is having Arcane Wrath, which is an ability, it's a debuff which can land on you, and after a few seconds it will damage you and then hop to another player. When this happens, you need to run away from the rest of the raid. It's every 200, in the first one it's 200 yards, next time it goes down by 50%, next hop it goes down by 50%, but each 50% reduction of the distance in which it can hit you, it increases the damage by 25%, so really after the second hop you need to make sure that you are far enough away from everybody so that this hop disappears. Okay, let's go in for the tank tactics. Tanks, you're going to have to swap when the current target is hit by the Mark of Chaos. The tank then needs to run 30 yards away from the raid in order to let it explode, and then you can run back in and carry on tanking. Other tank tactics, you need to round up all of the ads, make sure that they are all picked up and that none of them are loose hitting the raid. There are 2 Gorian mobs which appear. One of them's a war mage and one of them is a reaver. The reaver can turn around and he casts this kick which will hit the raid. You need to taunt this this reaver at that time in order to turn him around so it doesn't hit the rest of the raid. That's it for the tanks. Feel free to add anything else that you found in your own fights. DPS. You need to kill everything. You need to make sure that you kill everything as soon as possible. Prioritise the Reavers and War Mages when the ads spawn. You can watch this video and you can see how the people are doing it. Here you need to make sure that you interrupt this Nether Blast. So healers can do this as well, as you just saw me interrupt it there. You also need to make sure that the anomalies don't die too quickly if there are raid members on low health, because there will be damage that's inflicted upon their expiration. Healers. This is a fun fight for us. This is pretty much 100% healing all the time. You need to heal the purple wave, the Arcane Wrath, which hops players, and the pulsating damage from the anomalies you'll see over there on the left hand side of the screen. And remember that when they die they do cause damage, so you need to make sure that you pop your heals up and get the raid up at that time. Use as many smart heals as you can, so Resto Druids will want to use Wild Growth. Shamans, I'm playing Shaman in this raid as you might have noticed, will need to use your totems in this phase, make sure that people are getting up as soon as possible. Keep an eye on the players who can accidentally run into mines. It's an avoidable damage, but unfortunately it can happen, and you need to make sure that on the last phase you really are using as many heals as possible. Use your cooldowns, big heals, personal cooldowns that you've got in order to keep yourself alive, because that last phase the boss gains a stacking damage buff in which he will gain 4% every X amount of time, and that will keep causing more and more damage and more ads will spawn, so you need to make sure that the boss is dead as soon as possible. Those are the tactics. I understand that they're a bit longer than normal, but feel free to watch the rest of the video so you get an idea of what you need to do as a healer, as DPS, and you can watch the tanks in action. Once again, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.
Command the arcane!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You have earned my wrath!
Beware. Beware.
Destruction of your way. Command the arcane.
Beware.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My power knows no limit.
Beware. Beware.
Be gone from my sight. I command the arcane.
Beware.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You have earned my wrath. Enough. Long have the Sorcerer Kings guarded these chambers. Today, you will see our secret power. Guards, remove these peasants. Its power grows beyond comprehension! Never challenge my rule. I command the
5,
power of the
4,
stones and
3,
know no
2,
equal.
1.
My power knows no limit.
Beware.
Be gone from my sight.
Beware.
I command the arcane.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Beware.
My power knows no limit.
I need more mana.
Beware.
I need to get closer. I can't cast that yet. I'm still recharging. I can't cast
Be
that
gone from my sight.
yet. It's too far. That spell's
I command the arcane.
I can't cast that yet. I need to
Beware.
Learn your place.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You have earned my wrath.
that spell's
Beware. Beware.
Be gone from my sight!